Access Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
You are listening to X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show, and we're on iAccessRadio.com.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in live worldwide to the greatest. Yes, indeed. DAYVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
Only on the X-Tremitiez
ENT
Talk Show. Our Access Radio going live worldwide. That's right. You can catch us on the TuneIn app, Simple Radio app at Our Access Radio. Our Access Radio app on the Apple App Store. Facebook at Our Access Radio. Twitter at Our Access Radio LLC. Mixcloud at Al Williams on streaming TV on the Boxcast. At on your smart TV, Roku, Fire Stick, Apple. Anything that has the capability to be seen on technology, we are live worldwide.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, family?
Maintain it, man. Enjoying life, man. Yourself?
Well, you just, felt that energy. It's been a while since I felt that way because, it's starting to get a little warm.
Oh, yeah.
A little warm. I ain't say a lot.
Yeah.
A little bit. 40 degrees. People already coming out in shorts. And they chancletas like they crazy with their toes all out, not knowing they could get salmonella and all that from stepping into something like a manhole or just not being conscious of themselves. But we are human beings and we do some stupid ish and we love to just get it on, right?
Right.
So as we get it on, we are about to talk about the world and what's going on.
Okay, let's go.
But before that, how was your weekend?
Beautiful. I think I did nothing this weekend. I think I chilled all day.
Yeah, with the wifey and all?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just took in some films, some movies, some food, got some goodies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just kept it real light. So
That's what's up. I went and I chilled myself, and then on Sunday, I went and got some meditation on at the temple, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And got my glory on for the second time in a long time.
What's good, Richard Ellis? How you doing, fam?
What's good, Big Rich?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then went downtown to the Lower East Side.
Okay.
Popped up in a spot there that was actually open for one last day. It was a brunch. Left out of there like I was a brand new person.
Okay.
I was supposed to walk 2 blocks to my left and catch the 1 train to the 2 train.
Right.
I ended up walking 19 blocks the opposite way, going through the LES, walking through projects, talking to people like if I was running for mayor.
Right.
My friends were dying. They was like, yo, man, we wish you would allow us to record you. I was like, if you do, you're not my friend no more. You know what I mean? Because it was about just being easy. It's Sunday when you go to brunch. Anybody heard Nas's album, that brunch song, that's real. That's how it really was. Everybody was popping bottles and all that, and the place was just giving bottles away.
Oh man, that sounds nice. Actually, Saturday I was supposed to go up to I was gonna come up here to go check out the thing with Ty, you know what I'm saying, the show. But you know what I'm saying, the snow kind of deterred me a little bit, man. That shit came down like, oh man, yeah. But yeah, it kind of cleared up a little later on. So,
Shout out to the chef for the goat. He was like, yo, you look like a goat. And I looked at him, I was like, damn, bro. I thought he was talking about my goatee and all.
Right.
He was like, nah. I'm a goat for a goat. And I was like, oh, okay. It was
Mm.
the most slamming goat I ever had.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Crazy. And then my friend had lamb.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what the hell is this? And they were giving us these portions.
Mhm.
And since it was the last day, it was like, yo, it's only right we look out. The waitress gave her, like, I don't know how much money, but she was taking pictures with us left and right. She knew me on my first name basis.
Uh-huh.
She took the iAccess radio information. She's gonna come one day. She volunteered it. She says, I'm gonna be your co-host. I was like, okay. She's one of those progressive people who we love, highly intelligent, from Nigeria, assimilated to Brooklyn.
Okay.
And she's a beautiful queen. I love her afro and everything. And she just like she was like Jose. We became best friends.
Okay.
So expect to see her soon.
Okay.
And she's gonna put us on to some other spots because she says that she's real friendly with a lot of people, but she ain't want to talk because there's other ears.
Right.
So when we meet up again, we already know where we're going with that.
Right.
All right, so let's go get into some world news, man.
Let's get it. Okay.
As of today, the police they found a car filled with cocaine and a U.S. Army rocket launcher. All right. The truck was parked outside a Red Roof Inn in Sutton, about 50 miles southwest of Boston, right? And the arresting detective decided to search it after watching the driver sat in his car for about a half hour, right?
Mhm.
So Detective Finney said he thought it was, a little weird that the driver was just parked there, what I'm saying, the side of the hotel. He thought at first he was smoking, blowing it down.
Mhm.
But then even a person after smoking would get up and go into the hotel room, right?
Right.
He stood in the car outside of the parking lot. It was just on the side street, the only car on a side street in an industrial area where these hotels usually are.
Right.
You don't think a cop is going to just time you, give you courtesy, let you smoke or whatever, because they let you rock up there. But he said when he noticed that after the 31st minute, the dude was just there, he decided to just pull up on him. When he pulled up on him, homeboy had a face full of cocaine. His trunk was like full with kilos, and he had a rocket launcher from the U.S. Army. So whoever's his connect is done. Whoever's your connect in the U.S. Army, you just snitched on him. Dry snitch, stupid ass, nervous. That's what happens when you up there in Boston. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to the New York Giants for beating Tom Brady twice. All right. That's what happens to y'all. Y'all need so much cocaine, y'all do dumb shit and get pulled over by cops on the side of the road instead of parking inside the parking lot.
That.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Now we go on to U.S. prosecutors have charged a man identified as the leader of the Japanese organized crime syndicate, Yakuza, with conspiring to traffic nuclear materials from Myanmar to other countries. So according to superseding indictment, which was announced today, they said that authorities said they brought charges against Takashi Ibashiwa, who ran this whole organization, after he and other associates in Thailand allegedly showed samples of nuclear material to undercover DEA agents posing as narcotics and weapons traffickers. So they're here thinking, oh, we got a big bust. We're going to take down weed. We're going to take down coke. We're going to take down fentanyl. Instead, they end up busting for nuclear weapons.
Oh wow. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign.
Do you understand what I'm telling you, people around the world?
That's not a good sign.
The next time you smoke a blunt is probably laced with nuclear material.
Nah.
Come on, man. Let me scare them. He's like, nah, I don't want to stop smoking.
Nah, don't tell him nothing like
Midnight Express.
Nah, man. That means it might be a terrorist faction that's moving in, that they hijacking, thinking that it's drug operations and shit, and it's actually moving weapons and shit.
But that's exactly what happened.
Well, yeah.
They went in there to do a hit, to buy a bunch of drugs. No way in hell did they think they would come across missiles filled with nuclear material. Not just regular missiles. This is the shit that if you shoot it from here to Brooklyn, you could take out half of Brooklyn with just the stuff that's in the atmosphere.
That's interesting.
Let's think about that, ladies and gentlemen. The DEA was very happy that they made a bust like that, because now they bust into a terror network. See, we over here thinking that the game is played a certain way, not knowing that the rest of the world are already tired of the way we play. So now they're thinking outside of the box and doing their own thing, right?
Right.
You go to Venezuela, the Russians got petroleum on smash out there. Venezuela at one time was the Dubai of the world. It had its own petroleum. It provided the world. Look at how the world happens because of these factions, right? Everybody else around the world already has a different currency from the US dollar. The US dollar ain't worth nothing in other parts of the world. Try to go on vacation. My sister just came back from a cruise and she was like, yo, I try to spend my dollar in Barbados. I try to spend it in St. Lucia. And it was like,
in certain countries, yeah, but it's hurting in others. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, continue.
it's crazy. And it's stuff like this that happens, that the quote unquote money gets washed through. And this is what our tax dollars are paying.
Well, were they cartels? Was it
No.
a cartel? Who?
This was just the Japanese organization Yakuza. They're one of the biggest Japanese Asian, excuse me, let me be appropriate, Asian gangs around the world. One of the most deadliest, top 10, the Yakuza. And they got busted. The head of that gang got busted dealing with people from the Middle East and other parts.
How you doing, Miss Sanchez? We doing good. How you doing?
All right, shout out to Miss Miriam Sanchez, Monroe Projects out there, Soundview. You know what I mean?
I only heard that name on
Daredevil. Oh, okay. That's right. All right, next. A man, he sued Powerball after being told that his $340 million jackpot win was an error. A man is suing the organizers of Powerball after being told that he was a $340 million jackpot winner, but it was
Give me that
not.
back. Give me that back.
So this dude named John, this man named John Creek from Washington, D.C. had a ticket that matched all the 6 numbers and the Powerball. On January 7th, a day after the anniversary of the insurrection. The country was crazy on January 6th, a year later, right? Look, on the 7th, dude wakes up, he's like, oh, I just got through this. Oh, the Capitol didn't fall this time around either. Only to be upset to see some.
I heard something.
That right there is an insurrection. That right there will cause an insurrection in D.C. He saw the numbers the following morning online, right? He went numb. Homeboy almost had a heart attack from seeing he was the winner.
Right.
Then with the realization that he won, he called the BBC. He ain't even called the lottery yet. He called the BBC first. All right, BBC is worldwide news.
Right.
They announced it, only to be told it was a freaking error.
Wow, that sucks. Yeah.
I hope he gets the 340 and more for pain and suffering, because he almost had a heart attack behind that. All right, now we're going back to cartels, since you want to talk about cartels. The Mexican president, he was mocking the governor of Texas, Abbott, and his planned military base camped along the Texas border. And he said, the Mexican president said, put as many as you want. It doesn't matter. It's not going to stop what's going on. This is the Mexican president saying, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, they got like 6 names, said on Tuesday that yesterday that Governor Greg Abbott planned base for housing National Guard troops along the border is like the governor of Texas who put a military camp on the border. You being a former, you being a veteran, you know exactly what that means, right? You and Al, you would know about that, right? And he says you could put as many as you want because it's not going to stop the cartels from finding different ways to move all the drugs that they've been doing for centuries. Centuries.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that one more time. Centuries. We're thinking that this drug war is now the last 30 to 50 years. He said centuries. Tunnels for centuries. We just catching up to the game. He was like Escobar, Chavez, all these dudes. Y'all just starting to know them because John Gotti gave them this impression to come out and be famous. Remember, John Gotti was the person that brought the mob to the light. If it wasn't for John Gotti and wanting to be on the cover of Time magazine, who's the mob boss now?
Well,
we don't know, right?
Well, it's it's kind of, it should be a little knowledge that a lot of this stuff has been going on since ancient times, but it was more conducive to the underworld, as well. A lot of stuff wasn't out in the open, so to speak. So
that's where the term comes in, organized crime.
That's where the term underworld comes from,
right?
Like
with the organized crime, like that, from the underworld, they trans into construction, sanitation, right? Recycling, everything that we have parts in right now. You go to a grocery store, this products you have, all that is through illegal activities that one day eventually was put into legislation to be legalized, just like weed, just like alcohol. Take time to think about that. At one time, just like everybody had to come up illegally, so was the Kennedys when they were moving the booze.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, the Kennedys run the world. Donald Trump. We all know daddy's money, but he did a lot of illegal stuff. I mean, come on. You really gonna put your reputation on the line to appeal for a hip-hop artist that's locked up in a dungeon in another country, and all of a sudden A$AP Rocky is home? And he marries Rihanna, have a kid, wow, and now he's a billionaire. Make it make sense.
Well, if we be honest, a whole lot of empires was built upon criminality.
All right, my point. There we go.
and thieving and killing and purging
and what are they called now? They're downtown and Wall Street. What do we call those big buildings? Those companies. We call them corporations.
I don't know what you call them. All I know is that from history, what I'm saying, empires from
there you go,
all over, from Rome, all over the Greeks, all through, what I'm saying? So yeah.
And just to close out with all the politics and criminal justice, New York City will reduce the spending on asylum seekers by 30%. All right. Okay. Let me say that again. New York City will reduce spending on asylum seekers by 30%. That's overall a shift in funding that will help the city's agencies from another round of cuts planned for this coming April. Said, of course, by our good mayor, Mr. Adams, who announced today that he will cancel 5% of the budget cut for city agencies, and he will lift a hiring fee freeze. So if instead of it being 30%, it's going to be 25%. All right. And then all those people that are complaining that they can't have a job, they're going to have a job now because he's going to lift the freeze.
Well, they're still going to find themselves getting voted out. People starting to catch wind that they're trying to give away luxury hotels and shit, luxury buildings that's been shut down for 10 years or so, to migrants and shit, where they could have been giving it to people that need housings and stuff like that.
You didn't hear what just happened in Boston? They're choosing migrants over African Americans up there, moving them out their homes, and instead of giving reparations that was already put in play through legislation in Boston, they're giving that money to the migrants. What?
Well, that actually goes back to the point of what you said about the cartel dudes. What he told Mr. Abbott. Well, you're not going to be able to stop what's going on.
There we go.
You got to see where or what the intent and what the motive behind it is going on. So, watch for the hook.
There you go. All right. And now for the jab to the face. Here we go. Today, right now, it is going down to be 26 degrees. It was a high of 40. And then tomorrow is going to be cloudy, a high of 44, a low of 29. Friday, it's going to be 60% chance of rain. It's going to be a high of 46, a low of 39. Saturday, a high of 41, a low of 24. Sunny, both Saturday and Sunday. Sunday is going to be a high of 42, a low of 22. And then Monday is going up to 51. But it's only going to be partly sunny, and it's going to be a low of 35. Tuesday, 54, a low of 39, 40% chance of rain, though. Wednesday, 50% chance of rain, as well as Thursday. But the numbers go up to 60 on Wednesday, low of 50, 54 on Thursday, low of 37. And then the numbers start declining back on Friday, 42, 32, partly sunny. And that's your weather, your politics, criminal justice. And right quick, we're going to wrap up with what's happening with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, go ahead.
Both the Kelsey brothers have put up $100,000 each, along with what is this girl's name? Jesus Christ! I hate saying her name, and I hear like 50 million times. They say that they won because of her. I tried not to say it. Somebody said it. Swifties. Damn! I almost got away with it. They ganging up with. She's getting it called the Swifties. I don't understand why, but the Kelsey brothers raised up each $150,000, and they donated it to the DJ that died. There was an after party, the pep rally, the parade, and then everything was dying out. It was two kids. Right. Turned out that it was two kids started shooting at each other. Mm-hmm. All right, and of course you see the video. They taking the kid down. The other kid gets taken down. They just got drunk and started going at each other. Damn. If you're gonna get stupid, don't have a gun. If you're gonna drink, don't get into a fight. Don't drink, don't get into a fight, don't do something stupid and have a gun. But there's no sense in common sense. All right?
I hear you.
So, last but not least, we got events coming up soon.
Okay.
In March 29th. June 29th, we have an event, but March 23rd, we're going to be over on 153rd Street. It was just, how would we say? The ink is dry on the paper. All right, so I didn't want to say nothing last week, but this week we're going to do something with Miguel and John Q, as well as Wonky La Diferencia as a Hispanic cultural event that's going to kick off all the summer events with the, Puerto Rican Day Parade and all that. And this is a new marketing company that just hired X-Tremitiez ENT exclusively.
Okay.
So once we get the banners and all that, we're going to bring it in and show everybody. But June 29th, we're speaking with Big Al, and Gatekeeper's here too. So after, we're going to speak about that great date. It's a Saturday. There's a concert series that we were speaking about, and that is very promising.
All right.
Down payments have been put down for the bands and all, and we have a whole stage. Our Access Radio, X-Tremitiez ENT, we are actually hosting the event.
Okay.
All right. So more details on that on June 29th. It's an evening event, and it's going to be a live band, and we're looking for 3 opening acts. 3 opening acts that are serious. We already have considerable people, but this is something that's going to be big, because there's going to be people from multiple agencies there. So you might want to,
start putting out music or start running to the studio, because if you got one track and you think that one track is going to take you there, then the people that's going to be there will appreciate it, and you'll be happy you met with us and we looked you out.
Right. For sure.
All right. So,
Oh, man.
some great things going on.
Yeah.
Then we got the dance parade
Yeah.
in May.
Yeah.
We're hosting the big stage down at Tompkins Square Park.
Right.
We got the fish parade
Right.
in June
Mhm.
for Hunts Point. And then we got the National Puerto Rican Day Parade. I was just contacted by Mako San Pro.
Okay.
X-Tremitiez ENT has been made the official MCs of the float
Nice.
for the National Puerto Rican Day Parade.
That's what's up. That's cool.
All right.
That's good.
But,
That's dope.
we got 2 other floats that want us as well. So we're going to have to work something out. All right.
All
right.
Man.
So last but not least, my brother, God is great.
Yeah, that's the motion that I'm feeling right now. That's kind of like why I'm in the fucking daze right now, man. It's like definitely a shift in the atmosphere that's going. It's you're trying to, it's kind of hard to kind of like try to play it off at all. To feel it. So,
But we got people like Miriam Sanchez. Thank you. We're going to be working as well. We already promised her we're going to do something with her right there. Stop the Violence event, as we spoke about. I would love to do it right there in Monroe like you had it last year. And we'll be there with you, and we'll bring artists to perform.
no.
In fact, we're going to have an artist that's going to be coming up in a few minutes that, I'm going to listen to his music. And I'm pretty sure that the citizens of the Soundview area can appreciate it. I mean, I heard snippets of it. DAYVON heard snippets of it, but we want you to hear it. We got nice 3 tracks going on. All right. This artist here, there's a reason why he chose the name that he has, because he considers himself to be rated as a 10. So, we're going to come back with the one and only artist after a short commercial break. Go to a video or something. One of our family members that we always representing out here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're going to come back with the artist represented. Great recommendation from our sis, Eileen Palau.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. And Big Tone. You already know Big Tone gave us the shirts for the car racing crew.
Right.
And, we're going to look out for that, because we have another event where there's just a car racing event where they need entertainment, and we're in the works with that.
Oh, that sounds
So it's going to be a busy spring. Don't even talk about the summer yet. It's going to be a busy spring. We're having fun. All right, we're going to come right back with the artist himself, Dimes GTB, only on X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show with DAYVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
Everything gon' be alright. Yeah, todo bien. Everything gon' be alright. Everything gon' be alright. Yo, fuimos. Todo bien. We here. Yeah. I hold you down, Dios, dame el poder. Te pide for my fam, no la voy a joder. Cuando tú tienes problemas, me puedes llamar. You could count on me, ahí voy a estar. Anytime you need me, you can call me. Llámame por cualquier cosa. You don't have to worry. No pies que no sea miedosa. It's okay. Don't worry. Anyone act up, gon' get buried. Have hope to believe in faith. Trust me, I got you, you safe. Cause if I told you I'm there for you, always hold you down. follow. Spread love, not promise tomorrow. If I told you I'm there for you, always hold you down. Everything gon' be alright. If I told you I'm loyal, I always got your back. Everything gon' be alright. It's okay, todo está bien. Everything gon' be alright. No te preocupes, don't worry. Everything gon' be alright. It's the hip hop Ibarito. Sanka, fuego. Sócoro, ve. Nueva York, Bori. No cry, no shine. Nos fuimos. Everything gon' be alright. Everything gon' be alright. Everything gon' be alright. Everything gon' be alright. Estoy aquí a ayudarte anytime you need me. Everything gon' be alright. Llegó la verdad, say no reality TV. Everything gon' be alright. Todo va a estar bien, va a estar bien. Everything gon' be alright. As long as I'm lit and my pocket está lleno de 100. Everything gon' be alright. Someone please call 911. Everything gon' be alright. I can handle any situation. Nueva York is where I'm from. Everything gon' be alright. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado por tiroteo. Everything gon' be alright. Vivo positivo, miro mis scared and fail. Everything gon' be alright. Tranquilízate, I got it. Everything gon' be alright. Los haters hablan, pero I'm really about it. Everything gon' be alright. Estamos a fuego, llama a los bomberos. Everything gon' be alright. Le pide a Dios, ayúdame with both my hands up in el cielo. Everything gon' be alright. La 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 la. Everything gon' be alright. La 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 la. Everything gon' be alright. La 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 la. Everything gon' be alright. La 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 la. Everything gon' be alright. Fuimos. Todo está bien. Lelo, lai, lelo, lai. Todo está bien. Hip hop, Ibarito. Está bien.
That's right. Welcome back to the Extremities ENT Talk Show on our Access Radio with DAYVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
We're here on our Access Radio on multiple platforms right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are on ouraccessradio.com. We're on Mixcloud at Al Williams. We're on Roku TV, Fire TV, Apple TV, any type of TV you got. I don't care if it's the one with the bunny ears as antennas. If you got a connector there, we are there worldwide. We give you the best of politics, criminal justice, weather, all the up-to-dates on your current events. But most of all, we enjoy giving you promotion of the up-and-coming artists. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please help us in welcoming Boogie Down, stand up for Dabs GTB.
What's good? It's Dom GTB, man. Nice to be here. Grateful to be here. And for me, I hope y'all fuck with me after this.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead, DAYVON. Take the lead, brother.
Hey, all right, shit. So let's get it started with the basics, yo. Just let everybody know who you are, where it is that you're from. You know what I'm saying? Exactly where you from.
So right now I reside in Queens, but I used to live in the Bronx, like literally by Arlene, where we work at. So that's 760 Melrose Avenue.
Okay.
Right. So that's like by Yankee Stadium, Concourse Plaza around there.
Okay.
Okay.
But now I reside in Queens, Southside.
Jamaica?
Around there.
Okay.
Right. I was just driving by there not too long ago too. So how long you been spent, man?
Officially like 4 years, but unofficially like since I was a kid.
What were some of your inspirations that made you want to rap?
I mean, shit. My uncle used to always come into my room and just freestyle, some unreleased or whatever he had. He just showed me music, put me on the music, and just he was always showing me music too. But throughout COVID, I say like COVID really inspired me to continue this rap stuff because I have no outlet. I have nowhere to go to. I was always in the crib. And, you know, when you're dealing with depression, you got nobody to talk to. Just listen to some music, help me out or whatever. Or just write, get your mind clear. That's what was helping me out. And that's what made me want to do music more.
So, DAYVON, let me piggyback off of that right there. Because that was something big he just touched on, man.
Yeah.
You know, and not too many artists. I don't remember anybody coming back and making a statement like that. So that was very enlightening, the way you spoke about depression through the pandemic and how you utilize your talent to go to work. I mean, if you look at poetry, right? And we have like Edgar Allan Poe, people of that stature that used to get really depressed and used to do all types of opiates just to try to get through the depression. But then the natural talent kicked in. You were in a state where you was locked in.
Right. Not really just locked in, but it was more like that was just my outlet. Like I always felt like with music, I was able to just feel away. Like if it was hype music, I'm happy. Or like if it's like, who knows? Like my uncle used to play a lot of Drake. So Drake has these songs where he vents a lot. You get to like know about him a little more. And like hear what he's going through. It felt relatable. So, you know, throughout just practicing music, it's like there's probably somebody else out there just like me.
Yeah,
if I'm making music like that, it's something that I hype them up. Like they gonna fuck with my music.
No, in actuality, that was the thing I was getting ready to ask you. Like, what were some of the music styles that actually helped you through? You know what I'm saying? The depression era.
Man, I was listening to a lot of A Boogie. I was listening to a lot of anything hype. So like throughout that time, Pop Smoke, Drill. I was listening to a lot of G Herbo because of my uncle. Davies here and there. It's a lot of people.
I get the A Boogie feel from him and the Davies.
Well, what would you say is like the differences in the style and the
from me and them?
Yeah. No. Just like in the ways that it actually influenced you.
I mean, A Boogie throughout the time, and as a kid, I think a bunch of people could agree to this. But as a kid, like girlfriends or just relationships or just loving so hard, like you don't know what you're gonna get into. So I was loving hard. I got heartbroken, and then A Boogie started dropping that heartbreak stuff.
Okay.
I got hooked onto that.
Okay.
School, even before COVID, school like had stuff going on in school. And I felt like when X was around, every time I used to listen to X, people wasn't jacking what he was saying, but it was like he was emotional and stuff. So X, a lot of other people. Drake is because my uncle was always playing it. He was always playing it. So it's like, even when I didn't want to hear it, it's like it's right there. So I ended up fucking with Drake.
Okay. You know, it's funny you mentioned that because I had a professor when I was in college, and I digress a little, but I just to touch on what you're saying. I said, yo, this guy right here is going to be the greatest thing since Wonder Bread. And she says, the guy ain't going nowhere. He's just a fad. 13 years later, after his acting, 13 years later plus, the guy's he's top 5 in the world. So for him to, and I understand when you say the influence and the deep feel, because me as an older person, I was like, yo, this young dude right here is actually expressing himself in a way that the younger generation could be influenced to relate. Because there's a lot of rappers out there that I know you mentioned a few people from our generation that influence us. So you're on that mindset where you're already ahead because you're on the older mindset. So you understand things differently. You see things differently versus a lot of artists your age. They're just all on some other stuff.
I appreciate you pointing that out. Like I think you listen to music enough to know what's going on right now. Like drill is cool. Drill music is cool. It's hype, but the stuff that they putting out, like it gets old and it's just a whole lot of violence going on there. Not a lot of opening up or just speaking on certain stuff. So I feel like I'm that breath of fresh air to this.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's get into a track right quick. I think we got a song.
We got 3 of them. We got. Let's start. Hey, Big Al, can we start with Juicy?
Yeah. And that's what I wanted to get into the song "Juicy" for a second. Before we get into that, do us a favor. Why don't you explain us a little bit about the track and what inspired you to make it? You know,
I Juicy Couture. So I mean, I think I was in the crib.
Okay.
Early morning, I was gonna do some chores, just clean around.
Right.
And I think I was on the phone with my girl at the time. Or my girl.
Uh-huh.
Pardon me, my girl. And I just felt like I wasn't making enough music or anything fire enough to be on drill.
Okay.
I found a beat online, and even before that, I seen somebody named R2R He's like one of the faces of sexy drill. So it's called now, some new wave of drill.
Okay.
And I heard that beat, and it just gave me that vibe. Like, it's a very sexual song, but it's like a vibey song. It's a song that all the girls could listen to, and even the guys could listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay. Well, without further ado, let's get into this record right here, "Juicy Couture" on the Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
Diamonds you took me. The diamonds on me. I like. Henny and Patron, fuck that, call me when you home. You will never be alone, pull up on you, we ain't fighting on the phone for the way. When that liquor get involved, talking hot, so I pin you to the wall. So that pussy be wet like waterfalls in the shower, I'ma beat it through the fog, so I don't gotta speak. On the floor, we get in them sheets. Shorty like me because I'm a G. And the shit that I pack in my jeans. Shorty back, she be stuck in my dreams. Draw the boat, but she don't even dream. Okay, like look, I feel like CC and Charlie, cause I need that pussy around me. Tell me why you ain't around me, and it's still trying to change my surroundings. Feel like Juicy Couture, some cushion me about her money, little mama astounding. My face in that pussy and drown me. The yellow dance on the dick and get bouncy. I'm that nigga, she can't get enough. Shorty like when I'm deep in her guts. Look her dead in her eyes, look her through every stroke. She get nasty for me, she a slut. Pull her hair while I'm gripping her. Shh. Damn, this is lust. Gotta please her, that shit is a must. Can this be when she ready to come? Listen, baby, if you pretty, we going to missionary. Okay, so you different, baby. Take the dick, talking shit. You different, baby. Okay, don't you spit it, baby. Better swallow that dick. Got my vision hazy. Okay, like prescription, baby. My essential for real. Hope you get it, baby. Do you get it, baby? I'm a different crazy. Look you dead in your eyes while I hit from the back of the collar, so you got a feeling, baby. You know I'm a feeling, baby. I could never be nice. Sit on the dick like you riding a bike. Pussy too good, I gamble with my life. Maybe you wanna turn you to my wife. About you, I'm spending every night. Henny and Patron. Fuck that, call me when you home. You will never be alone. Pull up on you, we ain't fighting on the phone for the way. When that liquor get involved, talking hot, so I pin you to the wall. So that pussy be wet like waterfalls in the shower. I'ma beat it through the fog, so I don't gotta speak. On the floor, we get in them sheets. Shorty like me because I'm a G. And the shit that I pack in my jeans. Shorty back, she be stuck in my dreams. Try to boat, but she don't even dream.
Never be alone, pull up on you, we ain't fighting on the phone for the way. When that letter get involved, talking how you up in your little wall. That pussy like what whoa, like damn. Pull up on me and that.
Yes, sir. That's Dimes, Juicy Couture on the Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. Yes, sir. That's a pretty good track right there, my nigga. My dude.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
But what were you telling me about where you recorded a track out?
So most of these tracks that you hear now these were made in Brick House. This is in address.
I was over there in Ridgewood, out here in Ridgewood, Queens, in between Bushwick and Ridgewood, borderline.
Okay, why don't you introduce everybody?
My name is Julio Suavidad Wave on Instagram. Shout out Brick House. You know, that was recorded over there at Brick House Studios. It's a studio. I'm an engineer as well. Okay. I also manage DOMs.
Okay.
That was recorded out of Brick House, so we get everything done there. We got a content love. We do podcasts.
Okay.
We record artists. Shout out D King. Shout out Todd. You know,
Alex and them.
Alex, everybody, the whole team. Shout out everybody. But that's where most of the work gets done.
Okay. All right. So what's the next song that we getting ready to get into right here? What's the name of that?
For
Little what's that?
Lil Yachty.
Little Yachty.
That's like we could say popping my shit.
Popping my shit,
I guess. Yeah.
A lot of bars, and then that might fly over your head. A lot of
swag.
Yeah, a lot of double entendres in there.
All right.
All right, cool. So we're gonna get into this Dimes, Lil Yachty on the Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio.
Okay, house in the hills in my mind, I'm in here in reality, not where I'm living. I'm high on my mind, sometimes I fantasize about the time where the team better living. Mama, you fun, but I'm not wasting time, my own money to stack through the ceiling. Mentally, physically, I'm a gremlin. Spiritually, I'm a demon that's healing. Roll up another. Late at night, early morning, don't matter. The talk on me, Peter, I love her. Take a chance on the beat, on me slipping, I beat on it, cause I forgot the rubber. Texting me like you waving around when I see you, I miss you, I just had a double. I look Yachty one night and I cut her, that's it. Like a kid playing tats where I'm in. Was a clown in the past like I'm in. Remember trying to be someone I'm not. At one point losing friends as I was trying to fit. Found myself and fell out of the mix. Self-improvement, I'm finding my niche. People see me in public and tell me what's up. I be feeling like I'm Money Mitch. They be like, I'm on this shit. Glad you noticed. Time going forward, I'm focused. My past don't define who I am, cause the present is now. My mind has awoken. My Gmo, my biggest supporter, she keeping me seeing my mind feel like floating. Day to day, she remind me I'm chosen. Feel like, oh, this is some. What I mean, I'm on 10 about everything. Not backing down, I chase back since you shitting me. I don't care if they feeling me. I wasn't here or not, I'm with the villainy. And you picking and choosing, I beat it, but that's not my level like Billie Jean. Got a shit on me, then now you feeling me. Trick or treat, you know you ain't tricking me. Best say your cards right. You get leftovers like some Thanksgiving dinner. I pray to God every day, even though I'ma walk out the house and play like a sinner. Don't make sense, but believe when I get to those gates, I can speak to that man, have a chance to repent. But until then, I gotta pay the rent. Roll up another. Late at night, early morning, don't matter. The talk on me, Peter, I love her. Took a chance on me slipping, I beat on it, cause I forgot the rubber. Cause it me like you waving around when I see you, I miss you, I just had a dub. I look Yachty one night and I cut her, that's it. When that chain come in, y'all gon' be sick. Only kid, but they all on my dick. It's been trial and error, but now I got that stick. Uncle Drew, if you preach, I'ma teach. I don't handle the ball, but I score it. I feel like Hoovy, we make a movie. Camera on me, cause I just love to flick. Although slim, cause you see me step out and brick. Multi-gas was on, but it's cool. Take a hit from this blunt. Feel like a sin, cause shit like a pun. Always keep it shit player, but don't mix me in with them kids on your list. Whole different caliber, you be my challenger. DV that get in the. No, she a baddie when she in a room full of baddies, but she really stand out the most. Go on IG, drop a flip, it's a pin, or go crazy all under your pose. You say you shy, you wake up being fly, let me see what you got, baby, take off your clothes. Beat it all night, so come on, gotta go. Me and Lil Benny make moves on the low, roll up another. Late at night, early morning, don't matter, the talk on me, Peter, I love her. Took a chance on me slipping, I beat on it, cause I forgot the rubber. Testing me like you ain't been around, when I see you, I miss you, I just had a dub. That Lil Yachty one night and I cut her, that's it.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Dimes. Lil Yachty on the Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio.
So that track right there, what's that?
What's
that about?
That's just a whole lot.
I like the vibe on that.
I appreciate you, man. So
you had me over here vibing. I'm on video vibing and stuff. You know what I mean?
It was just a whole lot of bars and just that was the vibe that day. So you know.
Y'all are y'all looking at doing shows or any type of performances upcoming or anything like
yeah,
that?
For sure. We're definitely planning on doing a whole rollout. He's definitely about to drop his first single the beginning of March.
Early March.
Early March, yeah, we're aiming for early March. You know, it's been like a 4-year process.
Okay.
So you know, we've worked with a lot of people. We've worked with I won't even name it, but it was a long process because it was more of like a learning process for Doms as well, where it was like he like all his influences just played a role, and then it was just like boom, now he's this amazing artist. Like anytime somebody hears him, anybody in the studio always tuning in, like they always like, oh shit, who's that? So finally it feels good to get that fresh breath of air where it's like, all right, now we about to drop. Now you ready?
All right. So it's a full-length project that's getting ready to come out.
Oh no, we're about to roll out his first single. Then you know, just see how it goes. Cause eventually, you know, obviously we're gonna come out with a project very soon. But now he definitely has a lot of songs in the bag where it's like, all right, now we're looking at a couple projects most likely.
Okay.
So,
like an EP and all that.
Yeah, more than
couple
EPs. Yeah, like he definitely got at least over 100 in the stash for sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do a couple of EPKs then.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
That sounds dope though.
So you know, just so everyone know, because we here up close, you know what I'm saying, for the next track, set it up for so you can hear from a distance.
Yeah. So just talk about that.
From a distance.
We talk about it too.
Yeah, nah, I'll be honest. I was with a old vibe, and I didn't know she had a kid. So like everything was fine in that moment. You know, when you in love, you do a lot of stuff. Like just when you in love, you do a lot of stuff. Like you blinded by love. So like obviously at the time I was 18, 19. I shouldn't be dealing with a kid or anything. But you know, when you in love, you just gonna do what you do when you in love.
Right.
Things was going well, and then we had like a little, I don't know, little rough patch or whatever. Ended up finding out she was back with the baby father out of nowhere. Like she didn't even tell me, so I just felt hurt. I had to let it out. But that's how that track came about.
Yeah, happens to the best of us, man. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this track right here. This is Dimes from a Distance on the Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
You mean the most to me. Energy different whenever there's distance. Start acting different, stop fighting and tripping. I know I barely been at home, but I told you the vision. Try to be positive and that, but you want some division. Girl, it take two to tango, but you not trying to dance. More than myself to what you wanted, you can't give a chance. You playing games with my head, got me feeling that. You say you want a man, I'm trying to be the man. Girl, without you, I can't progress, you a part of the plan. But if I can't be in the picture, let's forget again. You think they better than me, go ahead, get with it. Cause honestly, I tried. Like a host, I wanted you by my side. You supposed to be my partner up in crime. You supposed to be better, Bonnie and Clyde. Can't push away your pride, won't force you to confide in me. I let you take my heart from me. And even though things change, girl, I love you, it don't matter. I gotta go away, cause it hurts when we together. Love you from a distance. My mind gets to tripping. Just fell out of love with you. I just wanna fuck with you. But I'm BTB like a boogie. I feel uncomfortable. Had no one around me. You the one I put my all into. Like dominoes, you pick it up, it gets to falling down. But I'm untethered to this gravity. Can't stay around. Over and over and over, you push me to the ground. Then pop about to cut with him like he a fucking clown. See that shit hurt. Came to me, things got better. How the fuck did things get worse? Made me feel the bond with your daughter. You close up the hearse. Time got to get on job, but I wish I could go reverse. Damn, that's just how life goes. I wrote some typos, but I move with confidence daily. I got on my soul. Said you be there when I turn 20. Fuck, I'm hyped for. You was a part of all my typos. But I tried. Like a host, I wanted you by my side. You supposed to be my partner up in crime. You supposed to be better, Bonnie and Clyde. Can't push away your pride, won't force you to confide in me. I let you take my heart from me. And even though things change, girl, I love you, it don't matter. I gotta go away, cause it hurts when we together. No way told you, little baby, I'm trying to see you. Going to that woman I first saw when I was incomplete. May try to take you over, but honestly, you too unique. Hey, I'm speaking like this now, we don't even speak. Feel like Drake, how that text go green. But think of it, it's crazy how you had me like a fiend. Like how you want a relationship that move like who is he? Who is happy? Trying to get my all to catastrophe. Hope you understand that was not part of my plan. Baby, didn't have a father figure, I became that man. And then when they found a father figure, shit got out of hand. I know how to raise a kid, but ain't even give me a chance. You a fraud, and when you hit it, don't you try to call. Loving you from a distance, your message don't get response. Calling, but ain't no answer, our journey has gone to fall. But to that child, hope that she grows so much and goes far. Cause I tried, like a host, I wanted you by my side. You supposed to be my partner up in crime. You supposed to be better, Bonnie and Clyde. Can't push away your pride, won't force you to confide in me. I let you take my heart from me. And even though things change, girl, I love you, it don't matter. I gotta go away, cause it hurts when we together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's from a distance. From Dimes on Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. I like that record right there. Man. Appreciate it, definitely. So, why don't you let everybody know where they can find your music at?
Music will be on Spotify,
Give me your Instagram.
So
you know, everything will be on the Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, DomGTB on Instagram, DomGTB on TikTok, Twitter.
So it's the way that it's written on the screen right there with the GTP added, right?
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to go to his Instagram
without the dollar sign, no, yeah.
Without the dollar sign. So it's just Dimes.
Yeah, DIMES. The D is lowercase.
Okay.
And then GTB.
Okay, so make sure because there are other people with the name Dimes, so we want to make sure we get the right one without the dollar sign. Right, because the dollar sign is already gonna come, so you know that. So don't worry about that. You ain't gotta advertise that. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? And that's where everybody else wants to get cute. You know what I'm saying? And use that as a password. That's the only time you use the dollar sign for a password when you're trying to get into your account.
Right.
You know what I mean? But other people want to be cute and throw that, and then when you go look them up in Google, it's like, yo, how many people got the same stuff? So it's good that you clarified that it's with the regular S, because you know you ain't gotta have an S on your chest just to be super, because you're already fly. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and that song right there shows how fly he is, man. I like that, man. It was a nice groove. I like the message.
Appreciate it.
You know, and I myself listening to that, you made me think about a time when I was young. I got my heart broken by an older woman. You know what I mean? But she ain't go back with the dude, but she just broke my heart. And I was like, I see no more older woman.
Every day.
That's the how it goes.
Everybody, some shape, way, or form, been through heartbreak. So I'm glad you felt that, bro.
Right. And that's good, because if music does that to you, then multiply that and think of the masses and how many other people go through similar situations. Then do the mathematics, nationwide and regional. How many people you hit on streams overseas, feeling your same emotions and how you lifting them up just because of that little track right there. To you, it may be a little track. To somebody, is everything. So always remember, whenever you go out there, have that mentality.
Of course.
Whatever I say is everything to somebody.
Yeah, like I said, I think the record is dope. And also, once again, let them know when that Juicy Couture joint is getting ready to come out.
Yeah, it'll be early March. Just tune into Dom's GTB on Instagram, TikTok. That's DIMES GTB. It'll definitely be announced on there for sure within the next week.
On Twitter too, if anything, or Dom GTB on Twitter.
Okay, y'all when y'all make the video for that, you know what I'm saying, bring that here so we can post that.
Definitely got you.
Yeah, but you also got to promote your Instagram as well, fam.
Oh, my Instagram, suave.wave. Shout out.
Wait. You trying to throw that in right quick, he said?
Yeah, my Instagram, suave.wave. That's SUAVEY.WAV44.1. For my engineers, you already know what that means.
Shout out
Brickhouse Studios. That's at Brickhouse Studios. Brickhouse Studios. Shout out D King. D King's a major part for everything we've been getting done recently. So shout out to him for sure. He got his own studio, his own thing going on. Be working with Mace. Be working with been working with a lot of big people before. You know, D King, dope producer, cameraman, everything. Shout out My Flow's Remarkable. At My Flow's Remarkable. That's a little show we got going on too. And shout out Truffles. If you guys ever smoked, you guys ever heard of Truffles before? Yeah, I'm the New York representative. So I represent them out here in New York. So shout out Truffles too. Appreciate the family out there for Truffles.
Nice. Al, can we get that that Juicy Couture one more time as we close out the segment on Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio? Appreciate you gentlemen coming through.
Appreciate you for having us. Thank you.
See you again in the future when you got the album ready.
Of course. Back here again. Where it's started.
What's up?
Dom GTB. Dom's R&B. Time like. Henny and Patron, I fuck that, call me when you home. You will never be alone, pull up on you, we ain't fighting on the phone for the way. When that liquor get involved, talking hot, so I pin you to the wall. So that pussy be wet like waterfalls in the shower, I'ma beat it through the fog, so I don't gotta speak. On the floor, we get in them sheets. Shorty like me because I'm a G. And the shit that I pack in my jeans. Shorty back, she be stuck in my dreams. Try to boat, but she don't even dream. Okay, like look, I feel like CC and Charlie, cause I need that pussy around me. Tell me why you ain't around me. And it's still trying to change my surroundings. She like juicy guitars, some Christian Dior about her money, little mama astounding. My face in that pussy and drown me. The yellow dance on the dick and get bouncy. I'm that nigga, she can't get enough. Shorty like when I'm deep in her guts. Look her dead in her eyes, look her through every stroke. She get nasty for me, she a slut. Pull her hair while I'm gripping her. Shh. Damn, this is lust. Got a piece of that shit is a must. Can this be when she ready to come? Listen, baby, if you pretty, we going to missionary. Okay, so you different, baby. Take the dick, talking shit. You different, baby. Okay, don't you spit it, baby. Better swallow that dick. Got my vision hazy. Okay, like prescription, baby. My Versace for real. Hope you get it, baby. Do you get it, baby? I'm a different crazy. Look you dead in your eyes while I hit from the back of the collar, so you got a feeling, baby. You know I'm a feeling, baby. I could never be nice. Sit on the dick like you riding a bike. Pussy too good, I gamble with my life. Maybe you wanna turn you to my wife. About you, I'm spending every night. Henny and Patron. Fuck that, call me when you home. You will never be alone. Pull up on you, we ain't fighting on the phone. Feel away when that liquor get involved. Talking hot, so I pin you to the wall. So that pussy be wet like waterfalls. In the shower, I'ma beat it through the fog. So I don't gotta speak. On the floor, we get in them sheets. Shorty like me because I'm a Shorty like me because I'm a G. And the shit that I pack in my jeans. Shorty back, she be stuck in my dreams. Try to boat, but she don't even dream.
Never be alone, pull up on you, we ain't fighting on the phone. Pull away, we got to get involved. Talking how do I pay you to the wall? Like what? Whoa, like damn.
Mami, yo sé que tú quieres un perreo de antes y que te guaye como es, que te resuelva como es. Vamos a hacerlo como antes, un perreo de esos de playero, dinos, vamos a hacerlo como antes, un reggaetón de esos que se baila pegado, baby, como antes, un perreo de esos de playero, dinos, vamos a hacerlo como antes, un reggaetón de esos que se baila pegado. Que empecé toda la acción, cámbiame la situación. Me quedaré contigo pues si hay algún cabrón. Olvida todo lo malo que la noche ya llegó. La disco se prendió, el perreo ya volvió. Ella es la baby en el party, lo gozo como quiera, lo mueve como una mami. Aleja todos los bobos, nena, que llevo por ti. Pues ya sabes que en el juego siempre soy el MVP. Vamos a hacerlo como antes, un perreo de esos de playero, dinos, vamos a hacerlo como antes, un reggaetón de esos que se baila pegado, baby, como antes, un perreo de esos de playero, dinos, vamos a hacerlo como antes, un reggaetón de esos que se baila pegado. Bailaremos bien pegado, tú y yo, bien lento. Bailaremos bien pegado, tú y yo, bien lento. Su booty explota, ella es una loca, a mí mira la boca. Le doy un trago pasado de copa, rebota, bota, el party explota. Perreando, mira cómo me choca, y en el party ya se descontrola. Vamos a hacerlo como antes, un perreo de esos de playero, dinos, vamos a hacerlo como antes, un reggaetón de esos que se baila pegado, baby, como antes, un perreo de esos de playero, dinos, vamos a hacerlo como antes, un reggaetón de esos que se baila pegado. Ja, yeah, movió el perreo, ok, Ariel Estrella, puro estudio, el fenómeno, baby, yeah, esto es algo bien fenomenal.
It's the still winning for me. The smell of new money when you sit in my V. Act shorty with the good J.O. We like to lay low. Dinner at Jersey City, lobster and baked potato. I made it to this moment, no lie, I had to pray though. Them project nights, ducking nines and tray 8-0s. 1159 staircase with chinky eyes, so cracked and got drippy. Find nothing when they frisk me, never let the girls play me. Diss you before you diss me, drop 30 at the turf. Handle the ball like Bibbies. Them E&J nights stood out to daylight, then slept my day away like if I wasn't raised right. Had to wake up, it's your turn, youngin'. Get your cake up, we from Eden War, home of the brave, nobody break us.
Don't worry about what people say. Won't be, that's just how we were made. Aim for the stars, the world to stay. Shine, baby, it's your world. Champions only.
fresh out of lemons. Visions out of prisons, they still kinda blinded on the ways I've been gifted. Eden war birthed me, fist fights and free lunch. My neighbors couldn't see much, I was a star that was hidden. I skipped past boy, just a man with a mission. I was trying to be the new town, ended up at C-Town. Trouble I confused as fun, but I can see now all my legends with the jail, so I was trying to get my numbers up. Oldest of 11, still felt like an only son, but kept us going hard, ballin', reppin' housing. Rico gave us softball, some made the franchise. Al gave me football, the skies was the limit. Future means dreaming, no matter what the odds say. See it when you can't hear it, smell it when you can't taste it, feel it on the inside. Booted to your main drive, Betty Green is here, and that was good on the other side.
Caps to fedoras, flight jackets from Blazers, Farrah garments from Jordans. I'm no longer the poorest, I'm Bobby Portis. I always play hard, fuck with the scorers. Some got it fast, had it before us, they had it shortest. Kept pace quarter, I'm with the victors when they sought us. We the hare and the tortoise, yet when it's all determined by how I'm viewed by my daughters. I learn to laugh at the scoffers, curvy thirst, know your worth. You gotta decline some offers, we flourish when others falter. We eat and war bread to conquer, foundation, honor, loyal leaders. For fam, I run up on ya, I'd rather be chasing commas. Promise nothing's beyond us, I tell my youngest we promise. Now watch this music bonus. A new day's upon us. No time for division. North side, south side. I'm talking to every building.
With us, either wall, north, south, it's a problem. This is just the first time we doing this. But imagine, back to back, so much fire on their ass. Hey, keeper, it's a Betty Green Entertainment situation thing. Horseshoe, we here. Yeah, shout out to Blizzo, making this happen.
These dudes, they doing what they do, you know. It's Eden Walls, all love. DJ P Nice, full effect. Peace.
That's right. Welcome back to the X-Tremitiez ENT talk show on our Access Radio. You just saw the great Gatekeeper with that phenomenal video. It's one of my favorite independent artist videos, man. And shout out to Gatekeeper for being in the house right now with Big Bro, working on the boards, shouting out, looking us out, and networking with the artists as well. See, that's what we do here. We, you know what I'm saying? We're like an olive branch. We're a tree that expands so we can give artists plethora of platforms.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't just have to be, we're going to hook you up with family, but with people that know what they're doing. You just don't come on a radio show and get 1 or 2 views. Nah, you get your numbers up.
Yeah.
And you know, and you get to work with people that are actually artists themselves. So having said that, we're going to go into one of my other favorite segments, DAYVON's Pick of the Week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And today's pick of the week, man, is a track that they sent me. I got a classic joint. It was sent by by way of platinum delivery. This is gonna go into the Godfather of Soul, you know, Black History Month and all, you know what I'm saying? So James Brown, we got the change on X-Tremitiez ENT show on our Access Radio. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Clap your hands. Yeah. Stomp your feet. gonna get in the bracket. You know I like it. Come on. Wait a minute. There was a time, long time ago, we didn't have much, but no, never had much. We never had much money. Did the best we could. Mother always told me, son, you got to do good. I always played it straight. Mother always say, Jim, take the old coat here and wait. All right. When I went to school, I never had no doubt. One thing I just didn't want to be, that was a dropout. Tried to get my lesson, tried to be real smart. Studied real hard, studied with my heart. Wait a minute. There was a time, long time ago. Wait a minute. There was a time, long time ago. Wait a minute. There was a time, long time ago. We didn't have much, but no, never had much. We never had much money. Did the best we could. Mother always told me, son, you got to do good. I always played it straight. Mother always say, Jim, take the old coat here and wait. Come on. All right. When I went to school, I never had no doubt. One thing I just didn't want to be, that was a dropout. Tried to get my lesson, tried to be real smart. Studied real hard, studied with my heart. Studied with my heart. Wait a minute. There was a time, long time ago. We didn't have much, but no, never had much. We never had much money. Did the best we could. Mother always told me, son, you got to do good. I always played it straight. Mother always say, Jim, take the old coat here and wait. Come on. All right. When I went to school, I never had no doubt. One thing I just didn't want to be, that was a dropout. Tried to get my lesson, tried to be real smart. Studied real hard, studied with my heart. Studied with my heart. We got to change. We got to change. We got to change. Never had much doubt. Oh yeah. Thing that we need best. Peace, love, and happiness. Thing that we need most. We got to trust our brother. We got to love our mother. We got to want one another. We got to change. We got to change. We got to change. We got to change. We need to change. We got to change. Most of all, we got to change. Short, tall, we got to change. Yes, we have. We got to change. Yes, we have. We got to change. Yeah. We got to change. Country need to change. We got to change. Come together. We got to change. Come together. We got to change. Love the brother. We got to change. One another. We got to change. In the morning. We got to change. Set the master. We got to change. As the ashes. We got to change. Just the duster. We got to change. Better change. We got to change. Got to change. We got to change.
Woo! Yes, sir. The Godfather, Soul James Brown. We got the change on Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio.
I'm glad you played that because it took me back to when I was with Big Rome from the Bomb Show on the Streets. We went out to 124th, right? On the renaming of the street from what was it, 124th? And now it's James Brown's Way.
Right.
His daughter Diana was there.
Yeah.
I was standing in between Charlie Rango and a slim Al Sharpton. And it was a great experience. Shout out to Big Rome. You know what I mean? He was out there. Fetty Cash as well.
Right.
You know, we were out there just with the family and right outside the Apollo. And it was a great experience. It was a freezing day too.
I could imagine.
But the respect and the love and the admiration, the Charlie really loved him because even Al Sharpton said, he says, if anybody out this whole crowd here loved James Brown, it was Charlie Rango, because they were rocking out for like 30 years straight on the road, taking on political issues. And people don't even know that because of the relationship with Charlie, how he incorporated La Fania All-Stars. And there's a trip to Africa with Celia Cruz, La Fania All-Stars.
Oh, yeah.
And they were all on a plane and they were coked up for 24 hours. This is a true story. And they jammed out for 23 out of the 24 hours on a plane. All those people. And they said it that day when they were doing they was like, that plane ride was the best ride ever. Because it was all about all of us, everyone coming together musically. And Celia didn't know any English. She always say my English is not too attractive, right? Or very good looking, something like that. And then Hector Lavoe, he was like the Tupac of salsa. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you had people from every different country, from Africa, Europe, South America, Central America, all on that plane doing a great concert, which was a part of the Thriller in Molina.
Yeah. So that it was.
So it was a very, very great time in Black history.
Yes, sir. And that will conclude my segment of the Picks of the Week. So, hey, what's going on, Cindy? How you doing?
Cindy, that's right. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, she already spoke about her film. We are going to do the premiere at Taino Towers. That's right. Shout out to my sister, Lulu, cancer survivor. My sister, she's retired, NYPD. Cindy, if you could just type in the information so we could promote it for the event, because the tickets are going to be through Eventbrite. And it's of course a great film. It's Christmas in the Hood. You already know the PJs and all.
Right.
And June 14th, Taina presentation. That's right. And she represents Cindy Sanabria represents minority women, and film. Latina women are not recognized at all.
Right.
They'll be good to be behind the camera and stuff like that, but to take a leading role in the director's seat.
Yes.
Not being recognized, and that's a platform there we're gonna push. And it's a fundraising event for the upcoming film about Tainos, which she's inspired me to usually I grow my hair again, but I really want a part in this movie, so I've been growing my hair. I've been losing weight. I've been working out. I'm back on it. I'm like, my doctor says I'm gonna put you on insulin. I said, nah. Cindy was the one that inspired me to lose the weight and get back in the gym, not the doctor.
Nothing wrong with it.
Thank you. Says I'm down with it. You already know. So what we're doing is that we're gonna be doing the fundraising for the film, because it's gonna be going back to the indigenous language. You know, like this when slavery happened. You know, the language and the tribes from Africa, the language and the dialect from the Castilian Spain, and then the indigenous people that were on the island, right? Guess how you hear how I'm saying that, right? And which were known as Taino, right? And Puerto Rico was Borinquen, you know, and that's right. Keep it up, my cacique, bro, warrior. You already know, my sis. You already know. And then shout out to Chief Spirit. Excuse me. The chief who's actually going to the 501c3 who actually backs us with the Yaya Taino Guali 501c3 JAL Community Services. They're actually going to be a part of this as well. And you know, it's going to be incorporating the Iroquois, you know, all the languages, Christopher Columbus and the stuff. You know, the last time we saw a movie like that was The Last of the Mohicans. You remember that film? And that was like over 20 years ago, but that film won like 20 Oscars or something like that, 20 Academy Awards or something. This is the type of stuff that we're taking it back to. That you need subtitles, because you're gonna have actual people that are going to be included in it, and Cindy's great mind is going to make that happen, and we're going to make it come into fruition. So please, Maria Cruz is sponsoring it. That's right. And you know, this is we're gonna be doing some great work in the future with the film industry as well as the music. And you know, we don't like to say too much, but the thing is that when it comes to fundraisers, we want to get everyone included into it that can help make the project possible.
Oh yeah.
All right. Of course, we're gonna go through the necessary stuff that Cindy and I gotta do, but just for everyone else, be sure to come out 29th and do your thing, because it's gonna be a great event at the Taino Towers.
You know, we're gonna have Bomba performance and a whole Taino performance with Taino and Boico food. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
All right, and shout out to Sacred Sky, you know, the chief who's going to be there as well. That's right, $100
a table.
That's right, and which is great, because that's reality. When you go to galas elsewhere, people be spending $500 a table and all. And you know what? This is very reasonable. And for the networking that is going to occur there, it is worth it.
Right.
And you know, shout out to everyone that Cindy is involved with on and off the screen, because to know Cindy, you got to be a good person yourself. You got to be a genuine person, because Cindy doesn't just mess with anyone.
Right.
That's my sis, and I say that from the heart. I love her. And the last time we saw each other, we chilled a little time together, you know, with Edgar. Shout out to Edgar Vasquez.
What up, Edgar?
Had us go out to the Scientology church.
My man.
You know what I mean? I ain't running to Tom Cruise, but, you know, if it would have happened, you know, I would have left him with a bruise. But, you know what I mean? Because this mission is impossible right here, what we're trying to do. But it's going to be possible because God is going to make it do what it do. Right. Because the art of heritage is being lost.
Right.
You know what I mean? Culture is being lost. Like, I love seeing, you remember we used to be kids and they used to put on National Geographic, and you would see like the way the old tribes would fish and the indigenous people barefoot and grounding, right? And just doing everything with a spear. They don't show that anymore. What they're showing is guys going with fishing rods and being fishing off a bridge. It's like, yo, what are you doing? You got to go on vacation to like the Virgin Islands or somewhere overseas to have that experience, and then watch someone else do it. You can't even do it.
Right.
So thank you for that. And you know, shout out to everybody else who's doing great things in the music industry. And when I say that, you know, more people, more men are standing up for females now. I've noticed it. Thank you, 50 Cent. I got to credit 50 I gotta credit 50 because 50's always been, he wasn't a perfect guy, but he was always been a type of person that doesn't like men that abuse women. And now it's become so evident that other people are starting to just get in trouble because he's calling them out. And not just Diddy, he's calling out anybody that does some slick stuff. And I appreciate that because now it's showing that you're not untouchable. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're the president of the United States, your son is going to jail. That's just it. You know what I mean? I mean, when you try to make crack cocaine legal for certain people, there's something wrong with you, bro. It's time for you to leave office.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's your age, but your son, because your son is a crackhead, you want everybody else to be a crackhead and say it's okay? No. No, we got to educate people on what that did to the population in the 70s and 80s. It destroyed us. That's why you got a lot of kids with ADHD and a lot of disorders right now. When you're supposed to be doing education, there are people I work with. I work in a drug program, and we're being realistic. We're not going to tell you expect you to stop because you've been doing this for far too long. But we're going to teach you a way to live a better life and do harm reduction. And eventually, when you're ready and you say, "It's time for me to get off this," you get off with our help. But us pointing the finger at you and telling you that you belittle, no. That's the old practices, and that's what brought wars on, because all you people wanted to do was pump this country with drugs. And look what happened. Look what happened 30 years later. This is your fault. Now you reap what's going on. Now let's do work on how we can build a solution, make this country, what it is. It's a beautiful country. We don't need to be great. We are great. We're phenomenal. Just remember, every day you wake up, you're a phenomenal being. The human being is a phenomenal being. It cannot be explained because each and every day we find out that we're susceptible to do something greater. America's always been great. We're phenomenal. Once you figure out the human being, and then you can actually pinpoint the reasoning for everything we do, then maybe I'll give you a break. But no two people are the same, not even triplets in a womb when they come out. There's always one thing that's different about each and every person. That's why we're unique. That's why we're phenomenal. And that's why I love the fact that each and every day I wake up, I'm able to say, thank you, Father. Thank you for allowing me to wake up because someone else didn't.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And listen, that's why whenever we do this show, I praise you. I praise Big Al because I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. You know how many friends I lost, childhood friends that just didn't wake up from their sleep?
Yeah.
And you know what? A lot of people say, oh, man, they went a nice way. You know what? It's better that they go peacefully than painfully.
Yeah.
Because there are people that suffer from pain, cancers, HIV, AIDS, all types of diseases that are unknown to us.
Yeah.
Mental illness. I was watching an Instagram earlier where two guys were watching soccer games for like years and years and years, right?
Right.
And then, one guy's always excited getting up and the other guy's like always sitting there like anxious that this guy's always getting up. And then the guy that's always anxious went to give the guy that's always standing up the scarf. He says, no, you keep it on. You won. Even though I won, you won. And then one day he brings the scarf and the seat is empty. The guy that was so animated, that used to get on his nerves and make him anxious, he missed him.
Right.
So he put the scarf there and everybody that sat around. It was powerful.
Right.
I just love sitting here next to my brother. It reminded me of us.
Right.
I'm sorry. I get a pussy when it comes to expressing life and what it means to me, because we're never going to have it again the same way we did before. Always remember that. If you're going forward, continue. Don't take 5 steps forward and 6 steps back. And if you feel that you need to take a break, it's okay to take a break. If you need to pick up a phone or call somebody, do it. You're not alone. Take it from me. I work in the field. I also am a human being, so I go through the same emotions because everybody you work with, you pick up that energy, and if you don't have a release, now it's you going through it. PTSD, anxiety, depression, we all get it. Some of us hide stuff very well, but those who hide it very well are the most dangerous, at risk. Don't judge me because I got to smile every day. Question yourself. Why is it that I smile so much? Don't question me. Question yourself. And make sure that when you smile, you mean it. I'm happy when I feel that sun hit my face through the window. And I open up my eyes and I'm like, oh man, you did it. I may not know the day of the week. I may not know the date, but that sunrise is good, man. And then when you see that moon, it just completes the cycle.
Yeah.
The yin and yang.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I just went on a tangent. But life, right? What are you gonna do?
Be happy.
So for each and every one of you that always shows us love and support, we want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who's always coming on the chat, calls in, supports us, supports the artists that come on. And we look forward to working with you and you attending on our events coming up. All right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Well, we are going to close this segment out right quick with some smooth music until we close out the show. So we're gonna let Al give us some nice, good old rhythms and sounds, and just move out the rest of the evening. All right, on the Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio. Let's go.
And once again, be proud. It's Black History Month.
I was having a little trouble with my woman just a while ago. So I thought hard on leaving, not ever coming back. But my mama said, son, you should not go. But oh, mama, there are just some things you don't understand. Said my woman ain't been treating me right. Mama said, boy, sit down here next to me, 'cause I got something I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you some advice. Here are these are words my mama said, son, just tell her what you want. Oh yeah, tell her what you need, how you feel. I remember the words so clearly now. Oh, tell her what you want. Go home and tell it. Tell her what you need. Oh yeah, how you feel. Now I knew the words she told me, they just had to be true. Oh yes they did now, but still I made it up in my mind to have a talk with my father, just to get a man's point of view. Oh yeah, Daddy said she wants to know how you feel inside. Just everything now. Just let it go. Don't try to hide it. Go home and tell it. Just let her know. Don't hold back when it comes to telling your woman how you feel inside. Tell what you want. Go home and tell it. Tell what you need. Oh yeah. How you feel. Said I know what I'm talking about, babe. Tell what you want. Sometimes early in the morning, you gotta let her know how you feel. Sometimes late in the midnight hour, oh yeah. Tell what you want. Let her know. Tell her what you need. Let her know how you feel. Just exactly how you feel inside. Don't hold back on your want. Tell her what you want. Don't hold back on your lady. Tell her what you need. Tell her what you want. She wants to know you need her. Ooh, tell her what you want. Let her know. Tell her what you need. Let her know how you feel. Just exactly how you feel. Don't hold back on your wall. Tell her what you want. Early in the morning. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my, oh, listen, bartender, let me buy another round for two. For this woman sitting next to that guy in blue. I know she's watching, I can see her following my every move. But she ain't gotta worry, 'cause my eyes are on her too. And I just wanna know why you are. Tell me why you're sitting staring at me over there. I'm standing right here, wanna make your move. You're acting like you really wanna do something to me. You're standing right here, waiting on you, lady. I understand that you with your man is uncomfortable. I'm still standing right here. Got my eyes on you, baby. Tell me why you sitting staring at me over there when I'm standing right here. Come and talk to me, baby. I understand you with him, and I mean no disrespect. But judging by this eye contact, there is something that he lacks. So let me interrupt you, give you something you've been longing for. Please you when you need it, I hold you when you're lonely, I feed you when you're hungry, make love to you when you're hungry. I know that you've been missing all that he ain't giving. I can give you that and more. And sugar, you won't have to step from across the room. You'll be walking through my front door. The keys to my heart are in the palm of those pretty little hands. It happened when you looked into my eyes. So why don't you come a little bit closer? Why you all the way over there when you could be right here with me? Tell me why you sit staring at me over there when I'm standing right here. Acting like you really wanna do something it to me. Wait, oh, you let it break it down. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, 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 oh. Sing it to me. Oh, my. Oh, my. Play that thing, Roger. Sing it to me. Yeah, yeah. Tell me why you're sitting over there when you see me standing right here, waiting on you, lady. Don't make me wait too long. I know you want it, girl. Come on over here with me. Oh, baby. Come on over here with me. Oh, girl. Come on over here with me. Oh, baby. Come on over here with me. Oh, baby. Come on over here with me. Oh, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, standing right here, girl.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was some great jazz tunes right there, right?
Yeah. Nice.
For our final words, thank you, Big Al. That was some great jazz right there. I listen to jazz at work.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I listen to that shit at home. So yeah,
Yeah,
I like
man.
to chill. I like to chill, listen out, vibe out on various smooth out sounds. Usually, mostly oldies, old school, all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's old school hip hop, old school rock, old school R&B, old school reggae. You know what I'm saying? It's just that classic, timeless sound. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even have to be old school artists. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of these retro guys that got some of that old school flavor. You know what I'm saying? With some of the new modern day music, it's just certain things that I vibe to. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's taste is different, so I respect that. So
Me, I'm an old soul, old school. Forever. Love to hear my Delphonics, stylistics.
Yeah.
That always sets, the tone. And then I'll start listening and branching off to everybody else. But always, 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 since a kid, my mom used to blast that.
Yeah.
And it was always good to listen to that good energy.
It gives you a soothing vibe. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's like I like to be on my mellow chill at all times. So you know what I'm saying? In the car, in the house, you know what I'm saying? When I'm out, whatever, on my Diddy Bop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I like to have some of that old soul going through. So yeah, it gives you that good vibrations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the artist Dimes GTB for stopping by today. Thank you for everyone that was on the chat. Thank you to everybody who continuously supports us and is going to be attending our event soon. Shout out to Mako Sound Pros. Shout out to Cindy. Shout out to Miriam Sanchez. Shout out to the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. Shout out to Equinox that is going to hire us, already hired us for March 23rd. It's a nice event from 12 to 4:30. It's an outdoor event in the park over on 153rd Street. Ladies and gentlemen, make your way out there. We'll be announcing more of it once flyers are drawn up and all. It's a community event. And, it's going to be catering to the community. And of course, Vicey Vice, my brother, he's going to be there DJing. I'll be emceeing. And we're going to have Miguel and John Q, as well as Wonky La Diferencia. We played their music and their videos here.
God bless you too, Miss Sanchez. You have a great night as well.
God bless you as well. And we got a lot more things coming up, so stay tuned. And we have a concert series coming out that I'm just keep getting excited about. Keep talking about it. All right. So check us out on June 29th for that as well. All right. If I learned something more today than I did yesterday, it wasn't a day wasted of life. God bless.
Live love, love life. Take care of each other, people. Peace.